All right, I'm inside of a cave, trying to explore, but I just had to switch flashlight batteries. Bit of a pain. Anyway, I was gonna climb up on this wall. I decided it might be a little bit too dangerous to climb up there. But look, there's a whole bunch of formations up there. A lot of little formations there. Yeah, you know what? I think I will climb up here. It won't be particularly safe, but I do want to get a close-up of these. There's like so many neat formations here. All right, so here we go. Start over at the right side here. Some interesting formations there. Formation there. All right, so look at that. There's a couple formations there. A nice hole. Formations up there. See if I can get down here without slipping or tripping or damaging the formations. Yeah, look at this. Like way back behind there, there's a whole, all sorts of small columns. Dripstone everywhere. Very pretty. Too bad it's gray though. Why can't they be pink? Because they're made of rock. Anyway. Wow, so pretty. Fascinating. Kind of scary though. See if I can climb down here without damaging anything. There are formations down by the floor too, or even on the floor. So I have to be careful not to touch anything. It's common sense. Because if you look down here, most of the floor is kind of boring, but there was one thing I did want to show you, if I can remember where it was. Well, besides this cool wall covered in dripstone. Yeah, you know what? I don't even see what I was looking for, really. All right, never mind. Oh yeah, here it is. So look at this, like right in the middle, there's like a round one. It's kind of similar to a lava rose. Not really a very good one, but you know, still. It walks like a rock, talks like a rock. It's cool. But yeah, look at the wall here. All sorts of small formations. Actually, I shouldn't say all sorts. They're all just dripstone. Mostly stalactites, stalagmites, a few columns, small columns. Cool. The ceiling here is so tall, it's crazy. So anyway, but let me pan down, because now we're getting the part with the tall formations. Look at this, here's one that's knee high. I need to watch myself so I don't touch that. Wow. Crazy. But that's just one of many. I'm getting to a part where it's like a minefield. They're everywhere. Oh, this is terrible. Look at this. On my right here, here's one tipped over. There's one broken. I bet they're related. Like somehow it got broken. Whoops. Wasn't me. But yeah, this place is an obstacle course. Definitely watch where you're going. Yeah. I need to go just a little farther and then slow way down. So I want to do a few things here. So one, look at the ceiling. Look at the color and look at all the small pieces hanging from the ceiling. There's bigger pieces ahead. I'm getting there. I'm going to stay to the right mostly. Go through clockwise, counterclockwise. Yeah, well, whatever. But look at this, a whole minefield of these. That one's almost waist high. Man, I keep forgetting to bring a ruler. Every time I go through a good cave like this, I'm like, I need to bring a ruler. I need to bring a ruler. And I never bring a ruler. Anyway, there's a sand here, and there's like holes in the sand where water's been dripping from above. So technically it's a sand formation too. But yeah, look at the size of these. There's another couple. One that's a foot tall, one that's 2 feet tall, something like that. Crazy. What's funny, it's on this big rock. So I think technically this was on the ceiling. These were hanging down from the ceiling. And as the rock fell, it made a flip. Just like on Mythbusters, you know, when they said if you drop your toast, it lands upside down. Probably the same sort of thing with these lava pieces of rock breakdown coming from above. But yeah, look at this. Look at this. There's a piece hanging from the ceiling, sticking right out of the ceiling. It's crazy, huh? Let's see if I can get over here. I need to be really careful. Same thing here. This rock here, I think this might be another breakdown rock with these formations on it. So these all came from the ceiling. I'm not 100% sure. It's possible the rock fell down first and then the formations formed. But yeah, look at this. So see, but to put pieces of white tape here, so they show you the best way through to avoid damaging any formations. Sometimes they put, you know, markers like that so everybody stays to the same path. So any wear and tear will be localized. So I'm going to go ahead and play nice. I'm going to stay on this path. Like I said, that way if any wear and tear I'm causing by stepping on the rocks, at least it'll be localized to one spot. And the rest can stay pristine as possible. This is such a cool cave. It's too bad it's so dang hard to get in and out of though. Get yourself stuck in here. But look at this one. This one's almost waist high. It's like 1 inch tall at the top and maybe 3 or 4 inches at the bottom. Wow. It'd be cool to bring calipers, but you'd have to touch it to use calipers. So, yeah. Guess you'll just have to take a bunch of pictures, do photogrammetry if you don't know how big it is. That'd be kind of fun. I don't know. Maybe someday I will come in here, try to make a 3D model. It would take a huge amount of photography to make a 3D model of a cave this complicated. Plus, I'd have to go off the trail. It'd be very difficult to do. Just because I'd have to get a good 3D model of the cave, I have to see everything. To see everything, I'd have to go almost everywhere. Which means, you know, touching almost everything. So that's another reason I haven't even tried it in this cave. Something like Ape Cave, nobody cares. Anyway. It's much easier. It's nice and flat in the middle here, and then on both sides, it's just a whole forest. A huge forest of these things. I want to get closer to those, but I don't want to trample the floor either, you know what I'm saying? But see how the floor is uneven there? There's like a couple round things similar to lava roses. Fascinating. But yeah, I'll try to stay away from the formations here. If I were to take a beginner here, I would be like, stay 6 feet away. That way if you trip and fall, you still don't land on it. But obviously I'm a little more careful, so I'm not staying 6 feet away. Wow, see how it's just water puddle, but it looks brown because there's brown